quiet, no breeze. Sun is shining, no clouds. Setting up for a really pretty day. Let's get started. Start with your posture. If you're still in bed on your back, you're in a great position because you've got that nice length for the breath to travel. The floor, the sofa, lying on your back with your legs uncrossed. Good position to practice the breath. Sit up in a chair too, with your knees bent at 90 degrees and your sit bones rock side to side on them and plant them evenly and firmly. And then plant your feet evenly and firmly on the floor, about that narrow hip distance apart. Lift your chest and pull your chin gently back towards your neck, straightening the neck vertebrae and making space for both the air and the nerve impulses to flow freely. Good. A straight spine really is a gentle S curve. It's not like a board straight. And now in this position, start pulling the air in through both nostrils, letting the magic of the nose warm and filter and humidify the air. And then on the exhale, either out through your nose or through your mouth. And then just an awareness of yourself. Touch base. Touch base with the tension in your body and breathe some of it away. And touch base with your thoughts. Boy, that mind rapid fires. And just notice it and notice what's predominant. And whatever it is, change it just a little bit. Just something a little bit better. And think something just a little bit different. A new thought. The old one adjusted. And notice your breath. And can you continue to flow the breath through both nostrils and pull it down and let your belly round up? And release the breath while you continue to multitask on your thoughts and the tension. Continuing the breath as the engine that keeps everything running. Notice the breath and count it as it comes in. And count it as it goes out. And notice what's comfortable. Not trying too hard because we lose our edge on effectiveness when we try too hard. So we stay comfortable and pull the breath in through both nostrils. And then we let it flow out. And we let it flow out either through the mouth or the nose. Inhaling in through both nostrils and exhaling out either through the mouth or the nose. And maybe your hands on your belly and on your rib cage so you can feel the breath as it comes in, as you breathe with your whole body, extending the breath into that 3-part breath, pulling the air in, belly rounding up, continuing to pull it in, rib cage rounding, all the way up to the 3rd step, up at the collarbones, and then at the top spilling it out, and letting your body lengthen and flatten, and let your belly button move back towards your spinal column at the end. Good. And continue that 3-part breath. And now on the next breath, when you get all the way to the top, take in 3 extra sniffs. And then exhale and let the breath go all the way out to the bottom. And at the bottom, 3 puffs out. And again, all the way to the top. And then 3 extra sniffs. And spill it out all the way down. And then at the bottom, those 3 puffs. Good. Continue breathing. Rounding up on the inhale. And lengthening and flattening on the exhale. Taking those 3 extra sniffs and puffs. Over time, build the capacity of our lungs. And we know that when we pull that air all the way down, that we're getting down to the space in the lungs where most of the blood circulates. It's where the action is. And we make a mental note of that and remind ourselves that at least sometime during the day, we're going to bring that back to our thought process and remind ourselves to breathe so that our belly rounds up, so that in our life we're pulling that air down where the blood circulates and giving ourselves a boost. Good. And now as you breathe, notice the tension in your body and let your jaw go slack. And then the space behind at the bottom of your skull, let it drop. And notice your chin and your neck. Is your chin raised up high so your neck is cranked? Gently pull the chin back toward the neck, straightening the neck vertebrae as you continue to breathe. And the longest nerve in the body is the vagus nerve. And when we breathe long and deep like this and pull the air down, we stimulate that vagus nerve. Vagus nerve has lots of jobs. But one of its main jobs is to have the ability, after we respond to life and action and stress, is to return to this quiet, even, state of our mind and body. And the more we activate it, the stronger it gets, and the better we get at being able to do that, so that when life happens, we're there to meet it, set and ready to go. And then we're ready to release and allow our body to return to that state of calm, quiet. And so keep breathing and extending that exhale. Extending that exhale. Stimulates the vagus nerve. And one way to stimulate the vagus nerve further is to use sound, as the vagus nerve passes really close to the auditory channel, and all the research that's been done indicates that a hum activates the vagus nerve. And so you increase the action on the vagus nerve and you build more strength and make yourself more resilient to the stress, to the challenges and calamities around us. So try it and breathe in, rounding up, and then on the exhale, a hum. And try that and see how it works for you. We'll go for 2 more minutes. And if your voice cracks, that's okay. So what? Just keep going. Just keep breathing and making sound on the exhale and extending the exhale as long as you can comfortably. Inhaling and rounding up, exhaling and humming as long as you can comfortably. Keep going. We've done a lot of research on this simple technique. And over again, they found that you can create the effect in only 2 minutes. How good is that? Pretty good. So keep breathing and stimulating the vagus nerve with your hum. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.